of a once powerful note. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. E is all that remains of a once powerful note. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. E is all that remains of a once powerful note. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One,
So true, Bailey.
two, one, two. E is all that remains of a once powerful note. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One,
It's fucking been a while since we've done V3.
two,
I'm gonna turn down.
three.
It's been a while since we've done
Is all that
V3.
remains of a once
Uh,
powerful note.
because I took my break from streaming, and then I came back,
Right now,
and I was ready to do V3,
threshold of
but then I can't remember what happened, but I pushed it back. Oh yeah, I remember. I ended up canceling it that one week because I was staying over at a friend's because we were going to Pride together.
one,
So I was over at his place like the whole weekend. So
two.
I didn't end up
Remains of a
doing V3 that week. Nearly a month it feels. I think that, and I think it's more than it just feels. I think it's about been a month. Which I think that's why you said that. Yeah, but we're finally back. I had to delay it today. My power went out. But my power is back, and I don't think it's gonna go back out, so we should be good. We'll start in a minute here. We last left off at a horrific moment too, which has also made me not excited to come back. Because I mean, spoilers for anyone who hasn't played V3 or knows what happens up to this point. And if you care about that, what are you doing here? But my boy Ryoma, aka Joel, sadly died, and now we have to investigate his murder. So I'm still upset about it, by the way. But now I'm determined to find who did it and seek justice. Unless, like, it's someone I like who did it, in which case my life's about to just get worse. And the odds are it's gonna be someone I like who did it. Because mathematically, just odd-wise, there's a higher chance. Cause I like most of the characters, so the odds are not in my favor. Classic, never mind. I will keep my words to myself. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. That's that's what I was taught. All right. Face cam jump scare incoming, by the way. Oh yeah, I forgot about laggy cutscenes. That's gonna be a thing still. All right. So looks like we're not getting chat on screen. That's rough. Alright. Let's go. So yeah, last we left off, unfortunately, our good friend Ryoma is dead. So we have to investigate how he died, and I'm so worried that... Yeah, give me a second, Kaito. I'm so worried that any conclusion we come to on this murder, it's gonna be one I don't like, so... Oh god, I haven't voiced a character in a month. I mean, not that I even do voices. I'm not used to reading anymore. Hey, Shuichi, you got a sec?
Huh?
What's wrong?
I mean...
Before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you.
Alright!
You're my sidekick from now on. It's over for him.
Huh?
Your sidekick?
You know...
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. Bailey. Bailey's been playing Raincoat. Raincoat came out. But that's a good quality to have for an investigation.
Listen up.
Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Momoto, Luminary of the Stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. Pave the path for my success. But I don't know what to do as a sidekick.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'll make all the tough calls. You just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he?
I mean...
So,
Leave it to me!
I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about.
Huh?
Huh?
Got it.
Alright, let's get started. First we gotta check the Monokuma file.
Okay.
Yes, right. Kaito making me a sidekick like this. Could it be? I'm scared. I tried hard not to be, but I'm scared. Can't stop thinking about the pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. Damn, Kaito's my boy. Unfortunately, he is a candidate in this murder. Because he has been absent the whole day. If I remember correctly. It's been a month. I don't remember everything. That's what I'm afraid of. Is he trying to help me?
Hey!
Even if he's a bitch boy. You're so nice to Shuichi. Hey, what's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already.
Okay.
Right. At Kaito's behest, I looked over the Monokuma file. Shuichi is emo, gay, and fruity. This is so true. The victim is Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. The body was discovered in the gym. You didn't have to show it. Cause of death was drowning. Oh, so he should have drowned in there. He was put in there immediately then. Cause... drowning. How long was that timer? Wasn't that long. I mean, shit. I mean, some people can't hold their breath super long, so I shouldn't... He's got tiny lungs. I can't be mean to him. I'm a firm believer that Kaito is gay for Shuichi. I believe that Kaito is bisexual, so... I agree with this. His body was consumed by piranhas until only his bones remained. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time. I love seeing the pink on the little thing where it shows like the spot where their injury is, because I think it normally highlights where their injury is. It's just all pink all over him. Fuck you. I hate this game. What? Is this written here than before? I got a bad feeling about this. Time of death isn't written here. Yeah, like, that's suspicious. If it was straightforward and it's like, oh, someone put him in the water tank, you know, and he drowned. Like, while the curtain was there, like, the time of death being absent would not be a big, the time of death would need to be absent, because, like, you know, I'm trying to word this better, but you understand what I mean, right?
Remember.
Previous Monokuma file indicated Rentaro's time of death, correct? Please don't be cracked. Sorry. The victim is Rentaro Amami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The victim's body was discovered in the library. Sorry. The estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. Victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in the cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. Yeah, it's at 9:10 p.m. So... Who's calling? Kazuo Tengen. But the Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate a time of death.
What?
Did Monokuma mess up?
No.
No, this was intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit.
But
Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit. So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
well done.
Ah, there you go. I knew I picked a good sidekick. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. It says drowning. If that's the case, I might be able to unravel the case from there. Monokuma File 2 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your Monopad. Alright, now that we're done with the Monokuma File, we can get started on the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is... investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit. Pretty commanding, as I expected. Okay, here we go, gang. First of all, let's talk, fuckers. Ooh, it still hurts to look at. I'm not happy about it. Well, Gonta, what you got to say?
How can this be?
Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved him.
What happened?
Didn't know, Gonta. It's okay. Gonta, what's wrong? When piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into tank... Well, no, Gonta. No. We would have lost 2 boys that day. Then, Gonta could have helped Ryoma. Gonta got scared. Too scared to do anything.
Gonta, idiot.
Sorry. Gonta really sorry.
Come on, man.
Man shouldn't apologize so easily. Hey, come on, man. Even if you had jumped in, they would just eaten you too.
That's true.
And from what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gonta. Huh? Really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
You know,
You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet?
Gonta not smart.
No, Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be help.
Dumbass.
What are you talking about? If you got time to apologize, you got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Gonta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know, after all.
Huh?
Information only Gonta know?
Remember,
During the show, you went up on the stage. That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, I was going to worry about Himiko.
could it be?
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No, going to see no one in tank. Going to kinda surprised. Aw, you can't do that. We're still in the middle of the show. So, like I suspected, things are weird with the drowning time of death. Because Gonta, it said it was 20 seconds, right? He got up there 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped. And he did not see either person in there, neither Himiko nor Ryoma. So, like, assuming... So, like, that's weird. Like, Ryoma had to have drowned beforehand. So, clearly, he didn't drown during this event. He drowned earlier, I think, from what I've gathered. But if going to do nothing, Himiko get eaten by piranhas. Huh? Yeah, so he saw that there was no one in there,
You know,
which meant that Himiko got out. Which, good for her. I mean, we know she got out, but like... She got out seemingly pretty early. I think the fish did it. Some people say this. But when the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ram was in the tank, right? Yeah, that's right.
so
When did Ryoma get in there? See, that was my next question. Is if he was up there and didn't see Ryoma in the tank, when did Ryoma get in there? Was Gonto looking the whole time? It's been a month. I don't remember every detail of these events. Luckily, it's going over it. When did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen? I don't know if I read that already.
Oh,
Don't know. Everyone see Ryoma and Tank when Piranhas dropped in. After that...
Sorry,
Sorry, Gonta should have watched Tank better.
dumbass.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Kaito, come on. Yeah, you're right.
You know...
But this is a problem. I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Is that part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive that mystery will be important. Will be an important part of this case. Gonta's account's been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Okay. Kokichi, you are going to be of no help because you are not a helpful person. You are a dipshit. That Himiko made this game more difficult. I won't be nearly as bored. Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come. Yeah, whatever, nerd. No help. Hi, Sumugi. I think you have no information either. Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works. We won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? With the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could it be?
Oh, what if... Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him. And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show. That's probably a reference I don't get.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's happened before, probably. Mm-hmm. Ladder. Mew, you will also be of no help.
Hey!
Hey, Flemwad, there's something I need you to tell me. It's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night. What was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh yeah, tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went on. How did Mew escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why, you?
Chop chop, you slimy shit. Jeez, calm down. Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. First ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Tsumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later.
Huh?
From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly. And Kokichi left the room after, around 9 p.m. They must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that. Shit. If Ryoma was drowned, like, way before the magic show, then, like, going to bug hour is really important. Maybe? Maybe. Excuse me. I'm burping from soda. I apologize. They must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly...
We're all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We are freed about an hour into nighttime, around 11 p.m.
I see.
So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kirumi, Maki, and Ryoma. I see you've learned what an alibi is, thanks to the previous incident. What the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
By the way, Mew, how were you able to get away from Gonta? Well... I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon? We don't do that.
Wait!
But, hey, what's a secret woman weapon? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Is she trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listen to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Damn. Look at all my bug friends on screen. Those are all my people that went and talked to bugs. Insect meet and greet has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Okay. Angie! I got beef with you. Ah, that's right. We need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie!
Hey, Angie, I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage. Then, do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
No?
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose you didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Yep, we started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab.
Yeah.
Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
I asked Kurumi to sew the curtains because I hate sewing.
Thanks, B2A2A.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show is a success. Yeah, whatever. No, it's because of all of us. Is it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Because.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has.
That's what Atua told me. I wish you didn't listen to him. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer. Those are from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course.
Yep. According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see. It means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then.
And right when we finished the prep work, when we're about to take a break, Hunter captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
I'm going to let us go. It was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know.
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime. So, this tells me that insect meet and greet is really important. Secret weapon is massive, fully automatic gun. I think this is true.
Yup.
So we're decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there.
Ah.
What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
But.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Huh?
I hate her. What?
Atua has spoken.
Atua has spoken. You have nothing to worry about.
Huh?
Nothing to worry about.
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight. Not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. You did it. She killed him. Angie's starting to sound more and more creepy. No, I don't think Angie did it. I think she's a red herring. Maybe. Technically, she is the most rational person. She never let her emotions make her decisions. Yeah. She lets her, she lets Atua make the decisions instead, which... Is that better? I don't think that's better. Hi, Himiko. How you holding up? My magic's supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko.
Don't worry. Everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now. Yeah, no, there's just been a murder. Himiko, if it's all ready to talk about your underwater escape trick. We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
Come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh?
But...
I'll protect you.
Okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
Jeez.
Man, this guard's more strict than the security at idol events. How does he know about this? Hi, Kaito. Any words?
All right.
My first command of my new sidekick is... Yeah, I got you, bro. Tenko!
Hey, degenerate male.
If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Got it? I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. If we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trial? We're doomed. Kibo, any useful information? Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is... When was Ryoma murdered? Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. That's not true. We know that to not be true, because it's suspicious already that the time... Why is my brain blinking? Yeah, we got it because the time of the murder is absent from the Monokuma file. which is already just suspicious on its own. But also, I mean, that's really it. But also, no, we know because, Onda didn't see Ryoma get in the tank, though. We need... Himiko needs to tell us how the trick works! Culprit knew Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious.
But,
Kaito, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
well, that's...
No, but I'm still not suspicious. Forgot a promise, I was just eating breakfast.
Of course!
You got it? I'm not suspicious. Yeah. I don't understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point. Yeah, no. Crackio! Let's go, man. Bailey! Never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic? See, that's another thing. It's a very showy form of murder. Which I didn't really think about all that much in the moment of the murder because I was too busy being sad that, like, my favorite guy was dead. But it is a very showy form of, like, doing it. Because clearly, I believe Ryoma was killed long before the show. Probably sometime around the insect meet and greet, either before, during, or shortly after. Couldn't have been after, though, actually, because... Well, it could have been after. Could have been a little after. I mean, because... No, because after the insect meet and greet, wasn't the, gym was already closed, wasn't it? Yeah. And that's where the water tank was, and he's been drowned. And that's the only source of water, right? No, that can't be right. I'm assuming he was drowned in the tank. So, the fact that Ryoma was clearly murdered, like, way before the show. It's very strange, because... Like, why have him show up in the tank at all? Unless, of course... they didn't mean for him to show up like that. Because I'm going to assume how the trick works. Is there's probably a hidden compartment. Either below the tank or behind it or something. I don't remember. Can we see behind the tank? Is it fully see-through, straightforward? I have to go look at it again. But there's probably some hidden compartment that Himiko is probably supposed to use to get into to escape the tank. I'm assuming she's not using real wizard magic or mage magic to get out of the tank. If magic exists, there's more trouble at hand. But assuming it's purely practical, there's probably a hidden compartment. And I imagine maybe the killer put Ryoma's body in that hidden compartment and did not realize that when the trick happened and Himiko did her thing, that it would, like, maybe they swapped places? And that's how it works? I don't know.
No.
Grimace shake. I'm gonna try and make a homemade grimace shake, maybe. Oh, they don't sell grimace shakes over there? That's sad. I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. That reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow. Did Tenko do it? Tenko did it.
I see.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? I said that way too confidently. I don't actually feel that confident about it, but that is a suspect. I hate to say it. Because Tenko is, like, now my current favorite living character. So, yeah. That's true. Did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic.
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured almost to himself and walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. Followed Kyo backstage. There is shit back here. Okay, that's what I thought. I heart Tenko, TBH. Tenko is my favorite currently living character. Rope. Use this to... Never mind. It's a pretty long rope. What is this used for? I think to cross big pits. I estimate it roughly 65 feet in length. How the fuck can you tell that?
Huh?
You tell just by looking at it?
But of course.
I'm well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. What does he mean by this? When it was time for me to leave, the woman of the village all begged me to stay. Kill this guy! Nah, he's fine. I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? Could it be related to the case? Well, wet. Puddle. The hidden compartments behind the stairs. That's where I thought it was going to be. What? There's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. All around it is completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was here doing something.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes?
But
But how'd you get from the water tank to this space behind the staircase?
could it be...
It's going to be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. Wet staircase has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Okay, so everyone who worked on the stage is a suspect. Because any one of them could have at some point went back here, seen how the trick worked, and used that to their advantage for this murder. So everyone who helped work on this is a suspect. Who's in the clear, really? Gunta didn't help. And Gunta was too busy with insect meet and greet. So Gunta is probably the cleanest. Unless I'm pulling a chapter 1 where I'm like, oh, we know Kaede didn't do it. In which case I'm about to make a fool of myself next week. But, assuming I'm not doing that, Gunta is the cleanest. Kaito is a suspect, and I have suspicion on him. Sayori joke. Get out of here! The staircase goes up to the top of the stage. Inspecting it closely, I can see that some places on the side are wet. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. What's with the rope, though? There's nothing strange about it from behind, other than the large size of this normal tank.
I see.
All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However...
I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. It is true. There's a high probability that they used the same route. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. Well, I see hinges or something there. There's something sticking out of the side of the stairs. I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage. Still don't know how the trick was performed.
Hey, so...
Hey, how long are you gonna investigate here? Still gotta find the culprit, you know. Come on, let's go.
Kaito!
Wait, Kaito. Interesting. We haven't actually talked to her up there. It's the large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
Handcuffs? You guys really need to break the glass. Everything's soaked now.
But...
Well, if we had left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
That's right.
I guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket.
Okay.
There was a lot of cleanup, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. Should take a closer look.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right. Because you broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank. But I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. This is so mean. Ryuma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was. What the heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
Okay.
I'm certain of it.
Remember.
You don't need to show me! Everyone watching the show witnessed it. You saw Ryoma became nothing but bones.
Damn.
I believe he died in such a gruesome way.
Well.
The water filled with blood so fast, we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But the skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's.
Jeez.
Yeah, how can you tell? Jeez, I know he wanted to die, but he didn't actually go and do it.
No.
No, I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die. He said as much. He was jealous of us, who wanted to live.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do. So he could have that reason to keep going. Fuck. To fight alongside us. And the best day of my life. Then, he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends? Damn it, that idiot. I don't think Kaito gets it. His belongings. Breedle. Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room. That's it. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. What's in his room to investigate?
Remember.
Motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. Then, you think Ryoma was killed because of that video? Shit, I totally forgot about the videos! I forgot about the videos!
No.
Can't say for certain. We should check just in case. Although, he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point in thinking about that now. Handcuffs. Handcuffs? Are there handcuffs here? Is he handcuffed? Still locked. Small scratches on them. Cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. Must have been scraping against something hard or sharp. Those handcuffs, were they in the tank? I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? That's true, there weren't any in the warehouse. So where did they come from? They weren't in the warehouse. Another place that might have handcuffs is... It'd be... Is a prisoner? Ryuma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. Yeah, Scratch handcuffs have been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Fragments of the broken glass water tank have been piled up. There's so many tiny pieces. Gonta and Tenko certainly didn't hold back when they threw Kibo at the glass. Bucket. It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them here. I can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Wait, yes I can. I think that Ryoma's inside their stomachs. I don't even feel like eating them. How'd you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created. Weird vibes from that statement.
Amen.
Least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul, so that he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can you really go there looking like this?
But...
R.I.P. Ryoma, you would have loved Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Fuck you. Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started.
What a surprise!
I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
No.
More piranhas?
Huh?
What, did they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast. But compared to yesterday, the piranhas looked super crammed into that tank. Oh, so they looked more crammed together.
Dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my.
But anyway, it was super crammed.
What a
I don't know if I read the
surprise.
right amount of supers in that. Super crammed. Jeez, we get it. More piranhas than yesterday. Might be something to that. Weird. Crammed piranhas were added to the truth boat section for Monopad. Clearly, something is afoot. Is there anything suspicious about this curtain?
Hey!
It didn't bother me. What was that curtain for?
That's...
It was in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, this was closed to prevent us from seeing.
Ah.
Oh, so that's what it is. Is there some kind of clue? I don't believe so. I don't see anything suspicious about it. I knew when I spread misinformation. Does this coach have a piranha generator? Yes. There's more. Wait a minute. I didn't see that. Glass panel. Ah! There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. Doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. What exactly is this pane? Oh, was I right the first time and her escape was under the stage? Yeah, that's what I said before, but then I was like, no. To the side. But we don't see anything on the side, so... Alright, that's all I wanted to see around the water tank. Clearly, something's afoot. Ladder. There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. Who knows? Let's get up on stage. I should investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue there. Timer. This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize there was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body.
All right.
And first command of my new sidekick. Yeah, I got you. I thought you were going to say something new now that we're up here. Piranha tank. When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The panel come from the piranha tank? No. The bottom is open now and the tank is empty. I mean, it looks about the right size, but I'm going to assume not. It doesn't look as though it had a lid. You can see the ceiling straight through. And only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid. And only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so
Oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab.
Ah,
Hey, Kaito, you helped carry supplies for the show, right?
got it.
Yeah. Me, Kibo, Himiko, and Angie. It was a lot of work. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there.
You know,
It's a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. Couldn't have been easy to lift.
That
It seems this is where the lighting batten for the gym is attached. I can't read. Ah, Kirumi.
it seems as if
The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the batten. Is that how you pronounce that? I'm probably not pronouncing that word right, and I'm probably going to get made fun of. It seems they lowered the batten, attached the piranha tank to it, and then raised it again. Doesn't look like it's pronounced baton, though. I never knew lighting battens were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
that is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it is probably quite sturdy. Cool. Piranha tanks added to the truth boat section of your monopad. Okay, Kirumi, what do you know? Because you helped, right? I wasn't paying attention.
hey,
Yes, I was right. I was paying attention. You were helping set up the show, right, Kirumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consists of sewing the banner and curtains. So I do not know the details of her trick.
Well,
I see. Interesting. There's the light panel. Oh, there's that too. I'm so smart. I discovered that all on my own without help. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? You want to check that window out?
okay.
Yeah, but...
Ah,
Oh, it's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, it is pretty high. And higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank.
yeah.
That's right, there was a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Kaito quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so
But you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
Big news.
if the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
The culprit may have gone in and out through this window. Oh. That's to the swimming pool, yeah. I can tell by the roof out there, and I remember the window. Are you... Isn't it in the rules that you can't go to the gym at night? Is that like the doors are locked, but if you manage to sneak in, he's like Monaco won't kill you? Or is it a strict, you can't go in? That's the question. I don't know.
So what's on the other side of the window?
Because if the rule is just like, hey, I'm gonna lock the doors, but if you manage to sneak in, you can do that, then like, fucking Ryoma could have been killed overnight. But I'm gonna assume that's not how it works.
I can't see much, but I think it's the pool.
A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
Hey, that's significant. Scratches. More of them, like on the handcuffs. The window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. This might be related to the case. I should remember it. Marked window frames went added to the truth bolt section of your monopad. That's weird. This is getting more complicated than I initially assumed. I climbed down from the ladder to the stage.
Hey!
Monokuma seems like a chill dude. He probably let it slide. This may be true. Done investigating the window, and I'll go put the ladder back.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you, Kaito.
Jeez.
Shouldn't the sidekick be doing this? He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. Who's the sidekick now? I've investigated everything I wanted to on the stage. We all done here? Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Strange. I believe we investigated everything we need to for now. Well, our investigation's over now. So who's the culprit?
No.
I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
Come on, man.
What? You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So, where else do we gotta investigate?
That's...
First, the pool next to the gym. They're connected by the window above the stage, so that needs to be looked at.
That's true.
After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Then, I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. I've deduced that the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything?
Ah,
Last of all, to the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some kind of clue. So I've still got a lot to do then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
you're right.
Right.
Don't screw around.
What do you mean, right? You're saying I'm useless? Is there a right way to respond to that? Okay. I'm out of here. First and foremost, the pool. Was there a quicker and faster way to get into the pool from inside the gym? Probably not. So we gotta go outside. Goes outside, right? Oh, that's a locked door. I don't know where that goes. Oh, that's right. We're around this area. I forgot what we were in relation to the rest of the building. Okay. To the great outdoors. Kaito is gay 100%. I refuse to believe anything other than Kaito gay fruity for Shuichi. I mean, he might have had a thing for Kaede, but I could believe it. To the pool. He is either gay or bisexual, or pansexual. Well, you're here already. Okay, that window is there. What's up, bro? So this is the pool. It's not much like a school pool. So that window we investigated above the stage is in the gym connects to here, right?
Alright.
The culprit probably got in and out from here. Alright, investigate every nook and cranny. You're not gonna do it yourself? I love this guy. You can see the gym's window over there. That's the window we investigated from on top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree. The ladder only barely reached the window and it was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through there.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. Very interesting. He was drowned in here! I bet he was. Because even though this pool is shallow as fuck, Ryoma's a tiny guy. You could drown him in a puddle. Well, anyone can drown in a puddle. But, you know what I mean. This pool at this height is normal for Ryoma. This doesn't look like a normal school pool. Not like a pool at a resort. The pool is deep, but it isn't filled up all the way. Still, plenty of water to swim in. The water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it. Bits of fabric. Huh? There's something else floating in the pool. Looks like a little piece of fabric.
Jeez.
Just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about.
You know,
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay.
Yes, but... perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition is the ultimate detective. Black piece of fabric and add it to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Were any of his clothes torn? I don't remember. Inner tube. He was swimming in here. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. Looks like a big sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess. Some idiots didn't clean up after themselves. My friends are here. What's up, guys? Don't look at us. I don't like water. I prefer juice. We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun. You know, Monode might be onto something. I kind of want to go in the pool now. Yeah, who cares about losing weight?
You stupid.
Idiots, we're not here to play. We're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Mono Cubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass.
You sure? If you don't get it, I'll throw y'all into the pool myself. Please don't.
We all get along.
Monosuke, please stop. Can't we all just get along?
What?
You saying that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Mono Kid? I love this guy. This guy's my favorite guy ever. Yeah, fuck you. Ha ha ha. Monodam is the best creation on all of God's earth. So then, it was one of us that put the inner tubes there, not the monocubs. Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. Kaito, you dismiss everything. Isn't related to the case? You're just for playing around, then. Is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? There was a rope behind the stage in the gym. So, that's a relation. It is intriguing. Diving board. It's a large diving board. It looks like something you'd find at a resort. Nothing about it has changed. Rules. Some pool rules are posted here. There's one I find peculiar. There also some specifications written here. The pool is 82 feet in length and 39 feet wide. The pool size is 13 feet on each end, and the left and right sides are 8 feet each. Something bothered me about the pool rules. They say, "Hey, get out of here! Get out of here!" Oh, no jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime. Whoa, where'd you come from? I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to try and jump in front of a car or a train, that's on you.
No.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See? No swimming at nighttime. That'd be a violation, right? If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then the person will be ripped apart by the exisals.
What?
You'd go that far? Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet. Since that's the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime? Well, at the very least, no one alive. Fuck you. I hate this guy. No swimming at nighttime. It just might play into this case. I mean, that kind of does tell us that Ryoma was killed before nighttime in the previous day. I guess that's just more confirmation that he was killed probably around the time of Bug meet and greet. Pool rules have been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Let's see now. There's that, but who cares? There's that window. This building is a school building. That must mean that that window goes somewhere. Most of the windows are blocked off, but that one looks normal. The room has that window. That's a point of interest. It's gonna be fucking Ryoma's room or something. Storage room. This is the pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. Huh? Is that? Electric air pump. Let's see. You can easily fill a large inner tube with this. Doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting.
Hey, so...
Hey, Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? You got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here.
But...
Well, that inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel it's related to this case. Yeah, definitely whoever did it had to know some things about the stage. 'Cause... I'm wondering if there was something up with Ryoma prior to getting eaten. He was already dead. It said he was drowned. And they probably used the piranhas as a way to dispose of things. Namely, Ryoma. So, with that in mind, surely they had to have been aware of the piranhas. Which, if I recall correctly, the piranhas were a shock to everyone who didn't work on the show. So, I'm thinking it's got to be someone who worked on the show. I want it to be Angie. But I don't think it's going to be Angie, because she's, like, too obvious. Unless I'm doing some forehead brain, like, super high IQ maneuvers right now without realizing. But I don't think so, so I'm going to assume that that's not the case.
But
You know, if that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it's related to the case, why didn't they clean it up?
so...
Just leaving it sitting out like that. Do you think that's straight up careless?
No.
No, even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that you could use to get the inner tube.
Remember.
The water level is so low, you couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer.
But
And why not just jump in and fish it out by hand? Oh, that's right, they couldn't get in the water. Couldn't get in the water. Yes, I suppose you could think of it that way. What does he mean by this? Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out the other places.
all right.
There's no time to waste, isn't that right, sidekick?
You're right.
Yeah, sure. I said that a bit more negatively than I think Shuichi was supposed to. Okay, now we're going to Ryoma's room, right? We gotta find out if the handcuffs came from there, which I'm assuming that they did, but gotta confirm. We also probably will find more things. Are we gonna go to his room? I guess it's letting us choose. I want to check his room. Which one's his room? This one. Okay.
So...
This is Ryoma's room, huh? So where's his video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe put it in his bookcase? The killer probably disposed of it. Kaito opened all the drawers one by one, checking each of them. That's weird. I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
I see, so we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in itself. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey.
You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
Remember.
If their motive video was left at the scene, they'd be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave that behind that kind of incriminating evidence. It's true.
Okay.
And the video is not in the room, which means... So it's just like we thought, the video was the motive.
Okay.
Yes, that's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
Alright, that's just what I expect from my top sidekick. You got more than one?
Shuichi!
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing.
So...
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean...
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
What?
Nah.
They show the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
So, maybe we should have watched them. Without looking away from the truth.
I mean...
At the time, I agreed with Kibo. But after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
That's right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could just watch them together. Watch them together?
Got it.
Yeah, we should have gathered together and watched all the videos. Share everybody's motives. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right?
Ah.
That's what Kokichi was trying to do. Huh?
Hey.
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Think that was his way of cooperating? You think the same way?
Nah.
Oh, you watched Terminator? I've never watched any of them. I probably should at some point. No, if that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us. That's what a normal person would have done. The thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. It's true. It's impossible to know what Kokichi's thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Nothing else of value there, then. There's no video. Clearly what we need to do is we need to gather everyone and say, hey, bring your motive videos that you got from another person. Anyone who doesn't have one? That's assuming the killer destroyed it, though. They probably didn't. Well, probably. It's... who knows? I mean, if they destroyed it, then... you know, like I said, my strategy that I just named would work. But they probably thought that out and probably like, well, they're gonna ask if this video is missing, then they're gonna ask us to all bring our videos, and whoever's video is missing is gonna be suspect. So they probably actually kept it. Maybe? But then they'd have to figure out a place to put it that isn't suspect. So what to do? Okay, we gotta go to Ryoma's lab and then Himiko's lab. Which floor are they on? I gotta check my map. There's the magician's lab. Okay, I'll go there first. I'll just teleport to the wrong place. No, we're good because I'm so smart. This fucking dungeon. So this is Himiko's research lab. What were we gonna investigate again? Trick that Himiko used in her magic show. We need to figure out how it worked.
You know...
Well, you say that. What if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms?
That's...
Well, that would be a problem. It's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. That screen is funny to me. The witch's cauldron is brewing.
Shuichi!
Hey, Shuichi, do you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite, after all. Well, he is a chronic liar. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey!
I do, actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? Was that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
I see. You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday. That's a good question to ask. Jim is off limits during nighttime, so everyone was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious, since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey!
What were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained step by step what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour at the start of nighttime, but something happened.
Huh?
Something happened. Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. She is the ultimate mom. You believe that? I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something?
If I remember correctly...
Didn't you ask Kurumi to be your mom earlier? This did happen, right?
So mean.
She just kept talking and then finally let me go at around 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around.
Huh?
A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then we played tag for the other half. I don't believe you. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid. Catch me if you can.
That
Is that a request? That goes crazy.
So that means...
And then, I guess Kurumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end she caught me a little before 10 p.m.
I'm disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started.
So,
So do your alibis still hold up even when she was chasing me around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. Then from around 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kurumi have alibis. Well, I gotta talk to Kurumi to check if that's actually what happened. Cause... this motherfucker lies. This motherfucker's a liar. After Kurumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. But by the time I returned to Gunta's lab, it was already 11 p.m. And from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me.
Huh?
Something odd. I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. Liar. Mew. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. Girl in her underwear. What the hell is he talking about? Kokichi comes in to the truth bullet section of your monopad.
By the way,
By the way, you didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you, and what were you doing?
okay.
I was around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. I see. Okay. I don't believe him. I don't believe any bit of his story. He's always lying. What are you doing here, Samugi? Huh? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm playing, but it's plain to see him investigating.
Okay.
Is that so?
Hey, so,
So, did you find any clues? I'm still thinking about that. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them. No. In fact, I still haven't found anything. Then get to it. Looking around is how you find clues. But I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad. Smugi gave Kokichi a meaningful glance. This is true. You cannot leave him alone. So I've decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way, even plain old me can help out. It's a good idea. Do not leave that motherfucker alone. Magic hat. Okay. Time to get learned. Is this used for magic tricks too? I've seen it in magic shows before. This has nothing to do with the case. So true. Wait a minute. What a huge saw. Really used for the saw person half trick. What's that over there? It's a huge water tank. Looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show.
so,
Looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me in Kiba when we carried the tank out of here.
Then,
And perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Big news! Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up. Why open up there? Ah, wait. Perhaps it isn't random. This segment had to open up here. Water tank trick has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Sword stabbing box. There are several swords stabbed into a human-sized box. If there's a person inside, they would come out just fine. That's the trick, I think. This has nothing to do with the case. So cool. Birdcage is the last thing. This is a big cage. It might fit inside this. This has nothing to do with the case. Is that really everything? I guess I gotta talk to Kaito. Because I haven't properly talked to him yet.
but you know,
Even if it's to solve this trick, even if it's to solve this case, revealing Himiko's tricks is... well, it makes things kind of boring. Huh? Kaito, are you the type who wants to believe in magic?
oh,
Oh, Kaito believes in Himiko's magic.
Idiot.
That's not what I mean. I just think that her tricks are like magic that brings smiles to people.
I see.
Yeah, I guess you could think about it that way.
Yeah.
I think you can still admire magic tricks even if you know how they work. Besides, it's just like my dream to go to space. I believe I can travel across the Milky Way. I believe I'll meet aliens. Yeah, we'll see, man. Flying around space with thoughts like that is the true spirit of adventure. Ah, so it's like that. Kaito, that's
You're so dumb.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Your idealistic dreams won't help in this situation. Hey, who you calling stupid? No need to yell. Well, I think that's everything here. Now we go to Ryoma's room. There should be clues there. Which floor is it on? That's right. What's going on over there? Oh, that is? Now that's another component. Is Maki, because she has been entirely just dedicated to guarding her room, like constantly. And also we have to talk to Kurumi to verify Kokichi's story, because that motherfucker lies all the time. So Kurumi, was Kokichi telling lies? Huh? What are you doing here, Kurumi?
Do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced towards Maki. Ah, so you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course, since you're here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I'm questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? That's a good question. I don't remember. Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
So,
Last time I saw him was way before then. Didn't see him at all yesterday, actually.
Ben.
When you were fine, Kaito. It was important as the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey,
Last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
Correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive, at around 8 p.m. yesterday. That's a narrow window he was killed. It's true, yeah, he was also running away from fucking Gonta. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him by using his Shukuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Yes, of course.
Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Mew saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m. So what, the possible times he was killed is just from 8 to 11, really, right? Because by 11, when does the nighttime properly start? Is it 10? I think it's 10, right? And you can't go swimming after, so he was killed at either between 8 and 10, probably. Unless I'm misremembering things, and it could have been later towards 11. Witnessing Ryoma has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. We did not have her corroborate Kokichi's story, so
hey,
hopefully at the trial we will, because that motherfucker lies all the time. Anki, what are you doing here? Earlier, you said you weren't going to help us investigate. Are you serious about that?
So what?
You'll be fine if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? That's completely different. This is... Yeah, that's pretty harsh. But my sidekick is working his ass off.
Huh?
got
Sidekick?
it.
Yep, Shuichi's my sidekick now.
Hey,
Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So,
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff isn't really my thing.
Well,
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation? I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, it's, you know, if you're an expert in like fucking quantum physics, that's not gonna be much use here. Not saying he's an expert in quantum physics, because I know he's not.
You know,
More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
like I'd know.
Why do you care?
No.
This has been bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Maki. This has nothing to do with the case. Please tell me so.
Hey,
True that you don't have to help us if you don't want to.
is that alright?
You should at least cooperate with our investigation.
Because...
Because all our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey,
And I can ask you this. Did you see Gonta at all last night? What if Joel was killed with a big quantum physics gun? I mean, I don't think so, but maybe. Gonta was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all of us.
why?
How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. Gonta got scared off by that. Well, I guess he would hold back against a girl. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that?
Hey,
We done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here.
Huh?
Huh? You are?
that's right.
Well, her alibi's a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me. I've learned to never trust your instincts, because you're always wrong. I learned that a while ago.
Hey, so
If you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe in you.
He's my sidekick, you know. It's pretty good. The sprite. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. No one else can verify that testimony. There might be a problem later. She certainly is suspicious because she's just been here, but there's not much more than that. Like, she hasn't left here at all. I don't think to even, like, look at, like, the show or even, Himiko's room. Because now that we know, I forgot that that spare tank was probably there the whole time. So someone didn't even have to go to the show yet to actually understand how the trick works. They could have just went to Himiko's room, saw the spare tank, and learned from there. So, you know, they could understand how the trick worked even if they didn't help work on it. If they didn't help work on the stage. So, really? That is something that kind of makes her look cleaner, because she is not left here at all. At least according to her own word. Because we haven't been keeping track of her. But it's strange. Because she's kind of like, if she's been really staying here the whole time, which it seems like she has. Because every time we went over here, she has been here guarding her door. Now, she did say she left to go check. Or she did say she left to go shower and all that. Which, like, in that time, could have went to Himiko's room. But I don't know. It's all very strange. This is a strange case. But the fact that they disposed of Ryoma the way they did is interesting. Because why the piranhas in front of everybody? That's either them trying to get rid of something involving the body so we can't investigate it, or they're being showy. Or, third possibility, they have no idea his body would pop out. Which I can believe. Kaito's hair is whack when you think about it. Oh, I think about it all the time. Look at him. He's got the... his hair is just... It's fucked up. The Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. If I'm right, then... the handcuffs that we found in the tank came from here. If the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. It may have left a trace of evidence. This room is a little different from when we were here before. Feels off.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing. Anyway, let's figure out the handcuffs. Should take care of that problem first. Was the net always down like that? I mean, that's his shower room. We didn't get to go in there before, did we? Handcuffs. Yeah, okay. Shit, this is like prison shower. Ooh. Oh, and there's also scratches on the sink there. Was he drowned in here? That'd be crazy, but no, there's scratches all over the pool. Classic, that's not a fun fact. This is the first time I've been in here. It's a shower room, but it feels like... it feels less like the Ultimate Tennis Pros. More like the Ultimate Prisoner's lab.
Hey, so...
You think it was made that way on purpose? They remodeled the shower just for that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think they did. Jeez, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. This one's open. Uniforms, handcuffs. There they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaito, handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Oh, wait, are they the same?
Because...
I think so. Here, look.
remember.
See? One empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. That means the culprit was definitely here. Scratch handcuff has been updated in the truth bullet section of your handbook of your monopad. My bad. Sink! This is a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. Shit, he was drowned here, wasn't he? What's this? Scratches on the stone. Like something was scraped against it. Right, what made them? These scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. That is interesting. Scratch sink has been added to the triplet section of your monopad. Window! This goes right to the pool, doesn't it? This window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. Could it be? There's that one window I could see from the pool area. This might be it. I'm gonna open it and check.
Just as I suspected.
Yes, this is definitely it.
The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
Third floor's high up, but if they aimed well, they could reach the pool. But Monokuma said you can't go in the pool at nighttime, right?
Interesting. So, I think Ryoma was killed in his room. He was drowned in his sink. And perhaps the inner tube was used to transport his body? Could be. Anyone violates school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And the person will be ripped apart by the exisals. I almost said ripped to shreds, because that's what I thought it would say. You'd go that far? Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet. Because that hasn't happened yet, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime? Well, at the very least, no one alive.
But you know...
Why do you say no one alive? Ryoma's body was... so the killer couldn't... Weird. Interesting.
Is that all right?
believe he was hinting that a dead person would be considered to be breaking the rules. Which means it's possible that a dead body was in the gym or pool at nighttime.
You know,
So there's a chance Ryoma was carried to the gym after he was killed. You know, there's no point in carrying his body there if you can't even get in. I don't know if it's safe to say there was no point. Wait a sec, what's this? Huh?
hey, so
Look, there's weird scratches on the window frame. That's from rope.
You're right.
Yeah, there's something scraped against it. These marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the windows normally. This window frame is sturdy as well. Jim's window frame was the same way. It looks like it would hold even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi,
I understand, right, Shuichi?
Huh?
What?
got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue.
Kaito Momota.
It's all in a day's work for Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. Marked window frame is updated in the truthful section of your monopad. Came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank. We found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab. Too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
Hey!
Seems like you figured something out. You seem more than confident. Or you seem more confident. Oops. Alright, then on to the next place. There's no point staying here.
Okay.
Right. Where are we going? I don't remember. We,
Hey, so...
So where should we go?
Whoa!
Oof. As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell to the ground.
Hold up.
The hell? Something's caught on my leg.
That's...
It looks like a cable.
Ah,
This is for the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here shouldn't have put it in the corner. Wait, the tennis net? I see. So that's why this room felt odd. I did notice the net is down, right? I should investigate this in detail. Yeah, I was surprised. The reason I thought this room felt off is because of the net. When I came here last time, the tennis net was up.
Okay.
But now the cable has been removed.
huh?
So, like, someone took the cable off? Why would they do that?
Hey,
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No need, it's just about 50 feet long.
huh?
What?
Ah,
Oh, I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is. Oh god, we should check. It might be different than yours. You were in the tennis club?
that's right.
That's why it pissed me off so much the Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey,
Did you know Ryoma from before?
Ah,
I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
you know...
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid.
Jeez.
And then once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much, I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do.
So...
I was suspicious about the length of the cable. Something about it bother you?
no.
A lot of measurements coming into play, because there's the measurements of the pool, there's the rope, there's the cable. Clearly, Ryoma was dragged on cable or rope or both in some way. Through the windows, it seems. I'm thinking he was killed and drowned in the sink of his bathroom. That's what I'm thinking. Because he was killed in there. He was killed. It's not bad. It was the shower room. I think he was killed in that sink. He was drowned in that forcefully. And then I think he was, through some sort of mechanism, he was dragged through the pool room and the gym. Probably at night. And that's how he ended up where he is. Now, what that means is that brings suspicion back to the people that worked on the stage. Because they would have had to set that shit up. So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What is that analogy? I was about to say the same thing. I've never heard that one. Tennis net cable has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopod. That's it. We're out of time.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see.
Okay, bro.
But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event.
Yeah.
Kind of like searching the internet for that perfect porno video. In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway,
What's he talking about?
the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard.
This dude.
See you later!
Shuichi!
It's like, it's time, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you. Believe in me.
Why?
Why? Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the cult.
Idiot.
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need any reason other than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in you.
if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, we're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
Let's do it.
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then when? Now's all you've got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaito, I know.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. Yeah, that's my sidekick. Kaito, don't tell me you did it. He's right, I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. I'm going to survive, together.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. Can't die in a place like this. Never. Sauce. Time to go! Time for the best day of our lives. Where's that Shrine of Judgment at? I forgot. I went to the wrong part of the school. Oopsie. Oh well, I'll just walk the rest of the way. I went the wrong way. Alright. We're gonna get there, and then we'll stop. Here we go. Yo, dude, quit teleporting in front of me. Bro, how are you here? I forgot how good that statue was.
Everyone!
By the way, did you see my user yet? No. Hang on. Look at my phone. I was Danganronpa, I would just beat up Monokuma and or just leave. Uh-huh. Me too. Is everyone ready? Not like we have choice, right? We're quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained.
What?
We got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? Figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course we don't need to worry. Top suspect is super obvious this time.
Hey,
Right, Himiko? She is pretty suspicious, you know, but... I don't know. How do you bully Himiko, you degenerate? You want me to Aikido chop your head off, huh?
Wait.
That's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial.
you're right.
Yeah, you're right. Oh boy! I hope we're all so very excited. We're not gonna do it tonight, but we're gonna talk to everyone and get there.
Certainly.
Himiko's so suspicious. He's gotta be a red herring, right? I don't even know where to start unraveling the truth. I should have played more point-and-click adventure games. Kokichi, you dipshit.
All right.
This case would be so easy, especially with how obvious the top suspect is. Right, Himiko? I heard males pick on girls they like to get their attention. I mean, Kokichi must like Himiko.
Oh?
Huh? How'd you know? Actually, why don't we focus on the class trial and save that conversation for later? Okay. This turned out to be not so boring after all. Should we just give him the stare? What up, Gonta? Gonta, I want to suspect friends. That's so real. Angie! We have nothing to worry about.
Cause Atua is watching over us.
Atua sees all. His divine deduction will solve this mystery right away.
Hey.
Hey, Detective Dumbass. You've pinpointed a possible culprit, right? This is really one where there's several people that really could have done it. It's all about motive. That's the big key here. Is like the actual killing is something that like pretty much everyone here is probably capable of. Except for Himiko. I don't know if she could drown my boy Joel, although he's tiny. I don't know how much of I don't know how tough of a fighter he is. I mean, he's got his no, he's a tough fighter. That's another thing. He's a tough fighter, I bet, and I think so. I don't know.
Listen up.
Shuichi, before we head over there, let me give you some advice, hero to sidekick. If you want to give up, wait until after you've done everything you possibly can.
Of course.
Wait, no, that's still no good. Okay, I won't forgive you if you give up. You got it?
Okay.
Yeah, got it, Kaito. Good advice. He's right. I can't give up. I made a promise to Kaede. Krekio.
Say,
This murder was also triggered by Monokuma's motive, was it not? Which means there was a reason the culprit was desperate to live, yes? And Ryomo became the victim, had no reason to live, correct? What are you implying?
if so...
To kill because you have a reason to live. To die because you have no reason to live. Which, I wonder, is correct.
Jeez.
You're thinking too hard about it. Living things just gotta live. Anyway, no matter what happens to us, we gotta live.
Right?
Yeah, you don't really need a reason to live. That's just icing on the cake. Okay. A reason to live. Maki, you're mad suspicious, but I don't think it was you.
Well,
Sorry, but I don't know anything. If you think a child caregiver can help solve a murder case, then we're all in trouble. There is more to you that we're gonna learn. Himiko, you are mad suspicious, but I don't think you did it. She is vibrating.
really?
This thing is shaking like a big old vibrator. You Aruma, my friends. Himiko's scared. Poor little thing. Quit looking at Himiko like some kind of degenerate male. There are gay people in this bubble.
Do you agree?
This matter will be discussed in due time. We should save our arguments till then. Kibo, what's up, boy? Did not calculate that we would gather here under these circumstances again. What would Kaede say if she saw us right now? She would say, uh-oh.
No.
Himiko is not the culprit. No way, no how. I know Himiko better than anyone. I know all her secrets. I know her gender, her hair color, even her height. Uh-huh. None of those are secrets. Well, here we go, gang. Fun. Time to have a good time at a class trial. Well, I say time. It's not time. Next week is time. The door appeared before us with pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped toward the door. Kaede wouldn't say anything because she's dead. She can't speak. Kibo, idiot robot. Oh my god, what's wrong? We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing. Just as we passed through the door, let's go, gang. We're gonna solve this mystery, and then I'm gonna be really sad about who it is. Start it up again. Okay. Before the trial has even begun, let me name my top suspects. These are in no particular order, because I don't suspect one more than the other. Number 1, Kaito. Why? He's been too important in the story. Number 2, Tenko. Because I don't know. I just get bad feelings. Number 3. I don't know. Fuck it, Angie. Oh, I didn't read that. I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. You just felt the trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. Breathing was becoming more ragged. My heart pounded fast, harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves, the elevator came to a stop. This wasn't the end, no. It was only just the beginning. Wowee, look at this place.
Welcome!
Welcome, you've hopelessly arrived once again. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the exisals to build this courtroom. Father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father.
What are you saying?
You idiots are really committed to this henchman bit.
They're so cute.
Put that sprite away. You guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom. Almost like it's for show.
Oh?
For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. Is this just for show? Showing this to the people outside and... Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us. As in, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. I don't believe you. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives. No. I don't want to. Then, the class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. Oh wait, there's the handcuffs. I didn't notice them before. Even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him It's here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I want to believe it at all. But this is where I find the truth. I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth. To get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. Can't die here. In order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I'll fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies. I would love to save. That's my favorite activity in the world. Okay. Wow, we will not be doing that yet. You gotta keep showing me the bones, because you're so mean. This game is made by cruel and evil people. Dress up. Main menu. That's it! We're done! For tonight, at least. Quit! We're done! I'm going to the ending screen. And I also gotta go grab my music to put on. And then we can talk about video games. Namely this one. Yeah, okay. So my two suspects really are Kaito and Tenko. Purely because this game is designed to hurt me. And those two would hurt me the most. So, well, I guess by those standards, number 3 should be Himiko. But I also don't really think she did it. But fuck it, I'll put her on the suspect list. Why not? Everyone's a suspect today. Except for, like, Gonta. I don't know. Also, Maki, I don't think did it. But, like... I guess you can't be sure. Let me put on Rise and Shine or Sign. There we go. Okay, so... Ooh, music's lagging. Oh. There we go. Are we good? We're good, I think. Yeah, so, my personal opinions. I don't think that Maki did it. I'm gonna regret saying that, aren't I? Because every time I'm like, I don't think this person did it. But fuck it, I'll say it because I love playing with fate. I don't think Maki did it. I don't think Himiko did it. I don't think Samugi did it. I don't think Korekio did it, and I don't think Kibo did it. Really, I'm feeling that I don't think that there's a lot of people that did it. I'm struggling to think here. See, intuitively, my brain wants to go towards people who have been important in the last chapter or so to point as suspects. Because it makes sense to me that, oh, they're going to give all this attention to this character, then kill him off to fuck with you. So that's why fucking Kaito is a suspect of mine. Because, God, that would hurt. I have my suspicions about Tenko because of just her relation to Himiko. I could see her being spiteful and mad that that Himiko was hanging out with Angie and so purposefully fucking up the magic show. But I feel like there's more to it than that, because, like, why go after the video? Because that adds a different motive than what we've deduced. That's a motive of jealousy. When the motive we've seemed to have leaned towards, not saying that our current motive is, you know, solid, confirmed that we know, but the current suspected motive is about the video. So the Tenko theory doesn't account for that. So if it's Tenko, then we're wrong about the video being the motive, but then why would the video be missing from Ryoma's room? That's a question. Unless, of course, fucking fucking Kokichi moved it somewhere to be a little shit. Because he went to everyone's dorms to grab their shit. So, I don't know, maybe he was a little dickhead and he just, like, took it. And even put it back, you know. He also had his story about where he was, but he's literally like a chronic liar, so like I'm inclined to not believe him. Because we didn't corroborate with Kirumi that his story was actually true. So yeah, my top suspect is Kaito. But it could be wrong. Fuck it, out of nowhere, it could be fucking Kibo. It could be. It could be Kibo. He got a bit of attention. But that's it. I'm done for the night. On Monday, we'll do a surprise stream, which I hope I'll catch you all there. If the game I plan to do for that stream doesn't work out, for more reasons than one, then we'll do other stuff. Because I'll admit, I don't know how streamable of a game it is. And I also don't know how long it is. So it could be like 30 minutes of game and then we're like done and it's like, well, good stream, guys. So we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Monday, surprise stream. Wednesday, Tomodachi. And the next Friday, we're going to do the trial and deduce who killed my boy, my precious boy, Ryoma. We will deduce it. And then we'll probably be very sad about it. Unless it's like Angie, and then I'll cheer. But that's probably not going to happen, because I don't really think it's her. But anyway, that's it. Good night, and I'll see you all on Monday.